Deep Sea Light Show, Bioluminescence Explained. The deep ocean is a place where sunlight dares not reach. It's a world shrouded in complete darkness, stretching miles below the surface. Yet far from being lifeless and ominous, the deep seas are brimming with life, illuminated by the magical glow of countless creatures. Welcome to the luminous world of bioluminescence, where the dark ocean transforms into a stage for nature's most spectacular light show. But how do these creatures glow? Why do they light up at all? Today, we'll dive into these mysteries and uncover the purpose and beauty of this extraordinary phenomenon. Imagine yourself on a dark beach at night, staring at the waves rolling in. Suddenly, with each gentle crash, the water bursts into tiny explosions of shimmering blue light. This magical glow comes from bioluminescence, a natural process where living organisms produce light. But what exactly is bioluminescence? At its core, bioluminescence is a chemical reaction that happens within an organism's body. When the molecule luciferin interacts with oxygen and with an enzyme called luciferase acting as a catalyst, the reaction produces photons, particles of light. The result? A brilliant glow. For many creatures of the deep, their very survival depends on the ability to shine in otherwise Stygian darkness. And while some terrestrial creatures like fireflies and certain fungi can produce bioluminescence, it's in the vast expanse of the ocean that this phenomenon truly reigns. An estimated 90% of deep-sea creatures emit light, illuminating one of the darkest and least understood realms on Earth. The secret to bioluminescence lies in chemistry, an astonishingly efficient one. Our glowing friends in the ocean have perfected this process over millions of years of evolution. In some species, the light-producing reaction takes place in specialized cells called photophores. In others, their glow comes from symbiotic relationships with bioluminescent bacteria housed within their bodies. Interestingly, the colors of these lights vary. While blue and green are most common since they travel farther through water, red and even yellow bioluminescent hues are also observed in certain unique species. Each glow, each flicker, and each radiant pulse serves a purpose, as we'll soon discover. But these lights are no random bursts of beauty. Across the vast oceans, from surface waters to the deepest trenches, every glowing creature participates in a complex network of light use with astounding precision. Let's take a closer look at some of the key players in this mesmerizing underwater spectacle. Starting small, we find bioluminescent plankton, drifting with the ocean's currents near shores worldwide. These microscopic organisms create glowing waves or phosphorescent tides that light up coastlines with a soothing blue shimmer, enchanting anyone lucky enough to witness their display. Moving deeper, we meet jellyfish that pulse like otherworldly neon lanterns. Some flash vibrant hues as a defense mechanism, creating an almost hypnotic display to deter predators. Next comes the vampire squid, a master of the glow. Rather than squirting ink like typical squids, the vampire squid ejects a glowing cloud of bioluminescent mucus to confuse potential predators, making its escape into the inky darkness. Then, there are the sinister anglerfish. Dwelling in the deepest and darkest parts of the ocean, these fish dangle a haunting light over their heads. This glowing lure attracts unsuspecting prey right into the anglerfish's deadly jaws. It's a clever, if chilling, tactic in the game of survival. Further still, we find brittle stars, carnivorous dragonfish with glowing bellies, and squid that flash fiery patterns. Each serves as a reminder that the deep sea is anything but barren and desolate. It is alive and glowing with an incredible diversity. Bioluminescence, as beautiful as it is, isn't just for show. Every flash, blink, or glow serves purpose and function in the lives of these creatures. Here's how. Survival tactics. Many creatures rely on their light to avoid becoming someone else's meal. One of the most fascinating techniques is counter-illumination, used by certain fish to camouflage themselves. By glowing their bellies to match the faint light filtering down from the surface, they eliminate their own shadows, making them almost invisible to predators below. Others use glowing bursts to startle and scare off their enemies, fleeing in the confusion. Luring prey. For predators, bioluminescence can be the difference between starvation and survival. The anglerfish's glowing lure is a perfect example. Hovering motionless in the water, it wiggles its light like a baited hook until prey wanders too close. In the darkness, the prey mistakes the glow for food, only to become food itself. Mating communication. In the sparsely populated ocean depths, finding a mate can be a real challenge. Some species solve this by using their glow to send courtship signals. Patterns and flashes of light can communicate readiness to mate while helping individuals of the same species find each other across vast distances. Warning signals. Not all bioluminescent lights are invitations. Some creatures flash brightly to warn predators to stay away. Much like brightly colored frogs on land, these glowing signals say, "I'm toxic," or "I taste awful, don't even think about it." Illumination. In the deep sea's perpetual night, some creatures use their glow simply to see better. Flashlights in the form of glowing body parts help certain species light up their surroundings to find prey or navigate obstacles. The uses of bioluminescence are as varied as the creatures themselves, each adaptation uniquely fitted to their environment and lifestyle. It's a survival strategy perfected by evolution, crafted for brilliance in the blackness. Some of the most extraordinary manifestations of bioluminescence happen on a grand scale, turning isolated glimmers into awe-inspiring spectacles. For instance, the coastal phenomenon known as bioluminescent plankton tides lights up entire beaches where each wave glows as if infused with stars. Touching the water during such moments makes it seem as though you've dipped your hands into a pool of liquid light. Another rare but breathtaking event is the Milky Seas phenomenon, where bioluminescent bacteria cause vast portions of the ocean to emit a ghostly glow visible even from space. It creates an eerie, otherworldly glow that lasts for hours, enveloping entire sections of the ocean in an unbroken blanket of light. Then there are deep-sea jellyfish that light up in bursts, firing flashes of color like underwater fireworks to scare away predators. Witnessing these moments is to glimpse nature's artistry in one of its most dazzling forms. Beyond its visual wonder, bioluminescence plays a pivotal role in supporting the balance of deep-sea ecosystems. Predators and prey have adapted to these conditions over millennia, shaping the food web in the abyssal world. Prey creatures leverage light to escape death, while predators use it to hunt. Without this light-based communication, the delicate chain linking bioluminescent organisms to their non-glowing neighbors would crumble, disrupting life in the least forgiving environment on the planet. For centuries, humans have marveled at bioluminescence. From ancient sailors recounting glowing seas to modern scientists studying the phenomenon for technological inspiration, these radiant wonders have captured our imagination. Today, researchers are tapping into bioluminescence for innovative applications, from creating glowing markers in medical studies to developing sustainable light sources. The glow of these creatures has inspired not only scientific discovery, but conservation efforts, reminding us of the importance of protecting the remote and fragile realms of the deep ocean. The glowing world of bioluminescence is a reminder of the beauty and complexity hidden beneath the waves, a realm where life has adapted to thrive in darkness through sheer ingenuity and light. From tiny plankton lighting up shores to the anglerfish's haunting lure deep in the abyss, every flicker of illumination tells a story of survival, connection, and wonder. In exploring the mysterious depths of bioluminescence, we are not just learning about creatures that glow, we are gaining insight into the resilience of life itself. So let us continue to seek out and protect these luminous miracles, safeguarding their glow for future generations. Because even in the darkest of places, nature shines the brightest.